Welcome back to Planet Crafter. So I have a couple things I want to do. I want to clean out the area that I unlocked on the train and also in the train hub, as well as finish looting out that general area. On top of that, I want to go over and clear out that area behind the hub, and then next after that, explore the area over by the red mushrooms. First thing though, I am going to bring an explosive down or two to blow away those rocks in the train hub and see if there's anything cool back there. I'm tempted to clear out the area for loot and then blow it up, but we'll see what I end up doing. Plenty to do today, plenty of new stuff unlocked for us to explore yesterday, so let's jump in. And we are kicking off at 10.72% of the way to insects. I haven't really been boosting my stuff at all. Maybe I should do some satellites or something, but I just can't be bothered right now. I have priorities, you know. Yeah, you know what, let's go straight over to the hub. We'll come back and get the explosives after, as I'm sure I'm gonna have to come back over here to drop off loot. There's another message over here. I completely missed it before. Audio log. Come on, you lazy bones, it's time to get moving. The resources of this planet aren't going to extract themselves. It's not my fault you're here. You only have yourselves to blame, so don't expect any pity from me. Get a move on if you want to eat today. And don't bother whining. Nobody can hear you in this corner of the universe. Oh, okay. That's kind of rude. Guess I'll grab a little bit of toxic goo to bring back to the car. There's 40 goo on this floor. Every time I see the big piles, I'm like, man, maybe I should just do the explosives, but I don't want to waste the mushrooms. That's a little... Whoa. That's a storage locker? Okay. We can explore down here now and be able to breathe. So this message. I saw them. After the toxic fumes burned my skin, the guards immediately sealed off one of the entrances to the bottom of the mine. I know there were other people still inside. At least 10 were behind me. The guards didn't hesitate for a second to sacrifice them, like squashing a bothersome insect. I heard them scream behind me before everything collapsed. Would I have done the same in their place? Sacrifice a few to avoid a worse fate? I haven't slept for days. I hear their screams when I close my eyes. That's pleasant. Yeah, there's one fuse. Forward progress. There's a door back here. Is interesting. Lots of spores. Is that super alloy? Yoink. What's in here? Okay, so more explosives. So there are 2 explosive areas that I need explosives to get through. Yes, it would be common sense that you need explosives to get through explosive areas, yeah? Probably didn't need to specify that part. Is there anything in here that I need? No. Okay, so I guess now we go home and make some explosives. I'll make 4, just in case I need 2 per area. The car has seemed much more useful on toxicity than it was on Prime. There's not a bunch of junk everywhere constantly knocking you about. 8. Okay. My power is slightly boosted now. Go look at my screens real quick and see what my power is at now. Do I not have the power screen? I thought I did. I'm out of silicon. Oh, I can't go up that way. Where should I put the power screen? I also put it right here. $53,000 power available. Yeah, I think we're good on power. Here is explosive area 1. And it'll be the first explosive area I've had to use, or the first explosive I've had to use on toxicity. So hopefully I brought enough, because I don't know if it's going to be layers or not. 1 explosive was enough for that. Oh, it's a generator. And I guess I'm gonna fly through this tunnel and come back as I find stuff to see if there's anything too exciting. Okay. That is this cave looted. It was mostly magnetar quartz and then a couple chests and a ton of pristine mushrooms, and that's about it. So let's go on to the next one. And then we go to the next explosive area, which is behind the store. So this will be explosive number 2 for toxicity, both in the train hub area. Alright. Load it all with one explosive again. There's people! He had a super alloy in his hand. This is the first time I've seen dead bodies in this game. I honestly didn't think we were ever going to see dead people, and just the way that the game's been going so far. Wow, that's new. Cool. This is what that message was talking about though. That's the door that the guard shut on the people. He was hearing the screams in his sleep. So there's some pulsar quartz in here. Cool. There's no way into this crane. Door's underground. Back's not open. Okay. There's no way on top in. Doesn't look like it. Not letting me click on it. Sometimes this game is so buggy. See, like it's like, okay, yeah, you can click on it, never mind. I am nothing if not stubborn. I am getting this quartz. Just so you know, I am spam clicking my mouse trying to... got it. That looks like that's the end of this area that I have access to without having more purification stuff. I did not expect to find a bunch of dead bodies. The game has not been letting me see dead bodies. Look at this, they're like freaking trying to get out. But now we're limited by purification. Fuses. Sorry, my brain just stopped. So we're limited by fuses now. We're at the point officially where we cannot progress anymore. We've looted the area mostly, other than like some junk here and there. But we can't progress any further without more purification fuses. We can throw all this stuff in the car and then maybe start cleaning out the goo in that area behind the train station. All right, let's clean up this area now. It took like an extra 40 minutes to clear out that area. Oh, there's 50 goo here in this spot. I'll go ahead and load back as I finish getting all the goo up. Oh, that is goo cleansed of the area. Let me go grab my water purifiers real quick and throw them in before we actually loot this area. And that's what the second area today that I've cleaned all the goo out of. Okay, that is water purifiers going down. Or toxic water collectors going down, I guess. Same. We're purifying the water by sucking out the toxicity. And then we can start exploring the area. I don't expect to see anything too exciting over here, to be honest. Pulsar quartz meteor. I'm gonna go sit in the car so when it hits it doesn't kill me. I get it? I think I got it all. Nice. That was quite a bit of pulsar quartz, actually. Sure, there's more, but I don't want to go into the... I think there's probably more in the water. But I don't want to go into the water. Is this the edge of the map? Oh, it is. I'm gonna throw this stuff in the car and let's drive over there real quick and just see if there's anything cool over there. I didn't realize there was a excavator here. How do I get in? I say, and then I immediately find the way in because the door is not underground. Nice. Okay, I guess I'll loot up in here and then we'll see where I go with the car after this. I'm gonna go ahead and do some space expansion real quick for some organization and giving myself some more dump spots, so I'll cut back after I'm done with that. There we go. We got a little bit more storage going for all the purification stuff. We moved all our beans, or our seeds. We moved all our flowers. All that stuff's good. Cool. Not to mention adding goo storage as well, so quite a bit of storage expansion just to clear up some space, which is nice. Now, I finished exploring that spot. I want to go over to that building that we saw over in that general area. It's my next idea where to go. I think I had a whole set of plans, and to be honest, don't remember them. Do not remember the plans. That's okay. Go in here, and there's like structures. 45. I will cut back after we finish decontaminating the area so we can actually take a look at it. Cool. That is the goo cleaned up over here. It's much bigger than I was expecting this area to be honest. And I guess I will cut back if I get anything new or find any messages. It's a pretty big area, so there's definitely a possibility. Oh, that's cool. They got a little, like, pretend, like a little model with, like, the drop pod and all that. Oh, message. Planet Crafter Briefing. Your mission is to conduct advanced scientific research in order to develop a range of technologies that will enable the terraforming of entire planets by isolated individuals sent independently to these planets. These technologies must be unlocked in a specific order based on the progress made by the colonists in order to ensure their chances of success without unnecessary expense. Although this mission will be very complex to accomplish, you will find everything you need on this planet, both in terms of equipment and human assistance. It's a diorama of the... This is a... Okay, I got the blueprint of that thing. Nice. Will not see me complain about that. And there's another message. I am a sucker for some lore story messages. Sentinel Corp asked us this morning to begin testing to send a first potential candidate. After conducting a few interviews, we selected a candidate. I'm not going to lie to you, it looks like a suicide mission. I'm confident in our calculations and technology. There are so many parameters to take into account. So this is like where they initially started planning the Planet Crafter adventures. It makes me wonder, was toxicity like one of the first planets that they... Because like they were like, oh, this is uninhabitable. Let's trial run making it inhabitable. Oh, there's another diorama. I have B and A now. Oh, it has little animals on it and the beehive. Okay. A DNA manipulator? Okay, I'll take that. Wasn't expecting to get a DNA manipulator. Oh, there's a purification fuse. That's the first one. Nice. Now I have 2 of the 3 that I need. I want the posters! No! No, there's 3 posters that I can't take. Oh, I'm upset. I'm upset. I don't need an auto-crafter blueprint. I already have an auto-crafter. Are we sure we can trust Sentinel Corp with this kind of research? I'm glad they're funding us, but I find it hard to believe their true motives. Who would want to go to a desert planet and try to terraform it? All alone, no less. Their brief seems more interested in the economic aspect than the well-being of the famous colonists. I'm not even sure we'll be able to develop the technology needed to terraform an entire planet anyway. Oh, you will. And you'll have all these posters and not give them to me because you're greedy. Kinda rude. Kinda rude. So that, I think, is this area cleared out. I'll grab the car and bring it over here. And we drive back here, because why not? There's always the chance of there being more to discover when it wraps around like this. Stairs back here. Is there another hut up there? It looks like there is. And there's a lot of scrap as well. So I guess I'm going to grab all this, throw it in the car, and then we'll come back up and go into the building. Oh, the door works. They have other color lockers in here too. So I've seen blue lockers. Cocoa. Okay. Take a cocoa. This is their gym. Tier 5 exoskeleton, which I already have. Oh, there's a message over here. You're making me nervous. I see both sides as equally bad. I'm glad a research center is here, isolated from them all. I'm glad I chose to work on this program, but I would have preferred to work elsewhere, even though I understand now why they decided to make us work here. Legal release. I hereby consent to participate in the Planet Crafter program as the first colonist. I certify that I will do everything necessary to terraform the planet on which I land using the technologies at my disposal and resources available there. I understand that the conditions of my current sentence have been modified accordingly. Milikai. So that's the first time we've gotten a name for a person on Toxicity. Milikai. And I will probably say their name wrong every time, so they're now known as Nilk. That is this area. There's a couple mushrooms in here still that I could grab, but I can't be bothered. That was a lot bigger than I expected it to be honest. I thought it was just going to be like one building. I didn't realize it was going to be like a whole colony. The first Planet Crafter. 23 goo here at the stump. I'm going to call it the stump. I will go ahead and clear the goo and then cut back and we can start exploring this area. Ooh. What the heck was that? The osmium cave? Oh, I need to get some water extractors in here. Oh, nice. Golden chest with a gear effigy. Interesting. Oh, you can make the purification fuse once you get to a certain terraformation. Wait, I just learned autocrafter, but I already had the autocrafter. I have it right here. Actually, looking at the time, I haven't been paying attention to at all. I don't think I'm going to have time to go back all the way through that tree trunk. Let's try, but I'm not optimistic. I have to come back. I only have like 20 minutes left of my gameplay session. We come in and we're gonna stick to right turns. This is the first cave I've seen on Toxicity that is what's the word, complicated enough for me to feel like I have to follow a certain path to not get lost. I got lost when I was trying to leave earlier. I need to get the water extractors over here. A pink hue on the light for some reason. I didn't like, there's all these lights in here, so I'm like, am I gonna find another person's little hub? I mean, they tried to, like, they almost succeeded because they were all the way up to like insects. The point that they may have succeeded, and then when people came to gather resources, they fluffed it up. This is massive. There's stuff over there. This is just a drop off, but I need to find some iron, titanium. Ooh, yeah, I just saw some contamination. So is it straight down? Oh, I fell. Oh. Holy. There's a train track. I should be able to use this train track to escape. There's so much going on. Track doesn't continue that way. I was thinking I was getting close. Look, there's 92. This is about where the osmium is, I'm pretty sure. Could be taking me back to the dome. Since I fell down, I had to go the long way around. But wait, is the train taking me over there? I think this is the train that was working. It is. So the train that works connects to the level that you can drop into from the tree trunk cave. I'm gonna grab a water collector, throw it on the in the tree trunk, then I'm gonna have to end. I just looked over and realized, yeah, it's... I forgot I did a 15-minute recording before I had to end it to go to the bathroom. It's blue, so I think it's clean. Hopefully this super shallow water works. Ha! I didn't think it would, but I'll take it. Maybe I can get the rest of them over here. Cool. That works for me. Only 50, so it should be cleared out really quickly. Obviously not this episode because I gotta go. Gotta go right now, but I got... Get going. So let's do a little bit of a recap. We cleaned out the areas that were missing on the subway station area. Subway station, the train hub. We cleared out the area behind the hub. Came over here, we cleared out the rockets, or this encampment area. We discovered the first named NPC, whom we will fondly call Milk. And then we started exploring. After clearing that area out, we started exploring the tree stump. We also significantly boosted our power. Purification is still about the same, but it can't always be perfect, you know? We added a lot of storage. We expanded our goo cleaning facilities. We expanded our storage for our contaminants, as well as the cleansing stations for them. What else did we do? We got another poster. We got a couple dioramas. Dioramas. We only got about 10% of the way up, but not that bad. We did the quartz yesterday, but we did a bunch of storage for our biolab, which is all of the flowers and tree bark. And then we added a water storage up here as well. All of these storages were added. These are all my food seeds. And then we did a little bit more organization. Not a lot. Our resources in the storage units are pretty small now. In like the... Is my fuses box out of space? It is. I have 2 purification fuses. I need 1 more to progress on the train station. That said, we're going to go ahead and end here, jump to the end card, sitting at 22.64% of the way to insects. Not really pushing terraformation, but doing a lot of exploration right now. So I will see you in the end card. Like I said, did a lot of exploration, not a lot of terraformation, but it is what it is. Expanded a couple things, increased our storage, changed the organization a little bit so that my boxes weren't quite as full, and then just went on an exploring spree. So I plan on continuing the exploring spree for now. That'll probably be what the next episode is. The second I get another purification fuse, I am going to go back to the train station and try to activate that. So look forward to that. And we just found like a whole slew of areas that we haven't even touched yet when I fell off in the cave under the tree stump. So definitely more to follow. That said, I will see you in the next episode. Oh, no. Thank you to anyone who managed to make it this point in the video. If you like what you're seeing, please leave a like. And if you want to see more of me or my gameplay, click subscribe. And that is all for now. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.